Easy fingerstyle songs for beginners. This is lesson number 3 of song number 1. And if you're ready to add a melody note to what we've learned in the rhythm pattern, here we go. All right, so I want you to open up the study guide. If you haven't downloaded it by now, you really need it now because you're going to have to look at this so you know what I'm referring to. On page 8, okay, we're going to look at the sheet music, okay, for the song, Vacation Home, and you could see the red numbers. They're very small. They're hard to read. That's not my fault. This is a program that I have to write out the tablature. But you could see measure 2, okay? You could see the notes on the top, you know, with the music staff. I'm not expecting you to know how to read that, but what I am hoping that you'll be able to do, and it's really easy, is see right underneath it is the tablature, okay? And on the first beat of the second measure, you could see that there's 2 notes, okay? There's 2 open notes. There's 2 zeros, okay? The first 0 is down at the bottom here, the A note, which is the fifth string, okay? So all we're doing is we're playing that, okay? But then at the same time, we're playing the first string, and we're doing it with our middle finger, okay? First string, middle finger, and we're playing our thumb and the middle finger. We're just plucking that at the same time, okay? This is the very first beat. That's all we're doing, okay? Now, I'm not really lifting my fingers because I got to keep picking here, but let me just form that A5 chord, okay? Get that going. And let me just show you this real quick, okay? So we're playing these 2 strings at the same time, and what that's doing is it's allowing this note to become a melody note for us, okay? So at the same time, here we go. Okay, why don't you try it, okay? Hope you have your guitar. 5th string and 1st string. 1st string down here is with the middle finger, and the 5th string's with the thumb, of course, and we're doing it together. Okay? Really simple. Actually, you shouldn't pull your hands off because you have to stay there. So that's all I'm doing, just 2 of these and 2 of these together. Now, what that's doing is that's allowing us, like I'm saying, to have a melody note, but it's also allowing some of the other notes to somehow become melodic as well. They fit into the melody, okay? So if you continue with that measure, the measure is just like what we've learned. We've learned this so far. We've learned, okay? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, okay? So all we're doing now is we're just adding that one note and we're playing it together. Okay, let's do it again real slow. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. It's just the second measure we're working on. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So the pattern is identical, except we're just playing 2 notes at once for the first downbeat, okay? So I hope that makes sense. So now let's go back to measure 1 and measure 2, okay? Now measure 1 we should be familiar with already is just that rhythm pattern, so we're going to count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, pause, 2, and 3, and 4. Here comes the 2 of them. 2, and 3, and 4. Okay? So let's just do that a few times. We're just going to repeat measures 1 and 2 together, okay? Real slow, just like we did. And it's just these 2 fingers here, the thumb and the middle finger hitting the 1st string and the thumb hitting the 4th string. And we're not changing chords or anything. It's all the A5 chord, okay? So let's try measure 1 and 2. And we'll do it 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, pause. 2 and 3 and 4, pause. 1, pause. 2 and 3 and 4, pause. 1, 2 and 3 and 4, pause. 1, 2 and 3 and 4, pause. 1, 2 and 3 and 4, pause. Measure 2. 1, 2 and 3 and 4, pause. Okay? So a little faster, those 2 measures sound like this. Okay, isn't that pretty? So, so practice that, and what we're going to do in the next lesson is we're going to do the same thing with the E minor chord on measures 3 and 4.